Alrighty then. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't remember. What do I what that goes to? But other foes remain. This one. I still need to find the thing. Alright. I know what I need to do. It's been a weekend.
Yoo-hoo!
Donkey Boo! Were you awake?
Yeah. Did you need me?
King Garland's calling for you.
All right. I'll be along to see him shortly.
Just he seemed like he was in a hurry, so I think you should go soon. Okay, see ya.
I'm glad the city was saved.
You said this place was important to you somehow?
I lived here a long time ago, back before I met Mark. You know how there's tons of mercenaries here?
You know, I just gotta throw it out there that if I was Marco, I'd be so annoyed that she keeps leaving off the O. Like, it just one more letter. Come on. One more letter. Marco. Stop calling me Mark.
Most of them are drifters from cities that are dead now.
Dead cities?
Ones that got dragged into fights between Alistel and Granorg. The war raged on an awful long time, with nobody giving a second thought to the civilians there. Most of the people who lost their homes drifted into Cygnus, since it was neutral ground. You're looking at one of them. My mom and dad died protecting me during a battle. I drifted all over the place with the rest of the adults afterward. And wherever we went, I got treated like a big burden. But not here. The people of Cygnus accepted me right away.
Because they'd all gone through similar ordeals.
Probably so. Everyone had each other's back. It sounds bad when you call it a city of drifters. But I think a lot of people, when they got here, felt safe for the first time. It's like a second chance at a homeland for them. Long story short, I was really happy when you said you'd protect this city. Thanks, Stock. Not like me to get all touchy-feely. You don't do so well with thank yous, do you? You don't seem like the type who would. Okay, enough about the past. We gotta hurry and go see King Garland.
Protecting something, huh?
Oh!
The one who saved the city. Thank you so much.
Nimble?
Huh?
Marco, what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I thought you were working in a restaurant in Alistel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but a lot's happened. I quit that job.
I'm very surprised to see you here. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm only here by coincidence, too.
Yeah.
I know, what are the odds? I'm amazed. If you guys hadn't been here, that spider would have destroyed the city.
Hey!
Hey, Mimel, can you give me a hand here?
Here you go.
Sure thing, boss. Oh, I'll see you later.
Here you go.
Isn't here? Come on, let's have a good time. Welcome. It isn't that little girl's knight in shining armor.
Say.
Relations with Groundhog are getting worse. If this keeps up, I think it's gonna be war. But supposedly there's some sort of plan in the works. How do you know that? How do you know that? Welcome, how's the girl doing? Well, I hope. Just come by to get a little revenge. Don't mind me. Your head is on the floor. You can blame me for that. Yeah, so I gotta do those fights with just the suckers that I got, aka Ot.
Yeah!
Hey, Stunk.
Ricky? What are you doing here?
Me,
Hey!
oh, can you help me? This is a big problem for Cygnus. Can't tell you what it is unless you agree to help.
If it's for Cygnus, then I'll help you.
Okay!
Well then. Over here, I don't want anybody overhearing this. No one listening, right? Okay, here's the deal. I think there's a spy in the city.
A spy?
Here!
Ed used to be the one searching for spies here, but he's gone now. I heard Garland complaining about it. So I thought I'd find the spy myself.
I see. I'm impressed you think that much of Garland.
Don't patronize me. I thought I could show him what I'm made of.
Well, do you have any ideas about who the spy is?
None at all. I know he's living here, pretending to be a citizen of the city. But I can't go around asking everyone one by one.
I see.
Hey!
So, could you please help me, Stock? Okay. You know what we gotta do? Just gotta look for the person that wasn't there before. Who's new? Look at this. Look at this suspicious sucker right there. Alright, nobody's new. I couldn't do it that way. You're the spy.
Huh?
There you are, Stock.
You wanted to talk to me.
It's about Diaz.
Didn't you cancel your audience with him?
No. I decided to meet with him after all.
What's going on here?
Don't be so defensive, Stock. Hear me out first. I am going to see him, but that doesn't mean he'll get a warm welcome.
It sounds like you have a plan.
He got nowhere trying to crush the resistance before, which means he's headed this way because he's desperate. If so, I have a pretty good idea what tack he'll take. He'll claim to want to parley, but he'll come in force. I'm sure he'll bring his best units in the guise of bodyguards and rob Cygnus blind. People that dangerous mustn't be allowed into the city.
First you say you'll meet with him, and now you won't let him in the city. Which is it?
Oh, I'm meeting with him, but I'm going to do it in the northern Etolia wasteland.
It's a long way off. Are you trying to shield Cygnus from any danger?
Partly that. Partly because Erica is here. It wouldn't be wise to let any Granergites too near. But partly, it's something else, too. The whirlwinds of the northern Etolia wasteland.
Whirlwinds?
The spot I chose sees a lot of them. And one will be kicking up there before long.
I'm surprised you know this.
Without getting into specifics, since it's a handy thing to have in a pinch, there are signs. But back on the subject, we're going to take advantage of the whirlwinds to strike at Diaz.
Well, I understand the plan now. But why did you call for me?
I want you to protect Cygnus while I'm away. After that business with the Hell Spider, the people trust you. You have what it takes. Won't you do it?
Before I answer, I want to know something. You're determined now to take down Diaz. So why did you initially plan on welcoming him as a guest?
Ah, I see. You're wondering if I have a hidden agenda. Fair enough. The answer's simple. I was playing politics. If we had a little support, a lot of things would become easier for us. Even if it meant getting that support from Granorg. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now it's your turn to answer a question of mine. Will you do as I ask and protect this city?
You can understand his desire to protect Cygnus, and it's a good chance to defeat Diaz. But is letting the king of Cygnus go out while we stay back and wait really wise? If we went to the meeting place instead, Garland could stay in Cygnus until the last minute. Have to think about this one. Better that Garland stay in Cygnus while I go ahead to the meeting spot. Garland's the ruler of Cygnus. We can't let him take unnecessary risks.
I'm sorry, but we can't.
What? Not even for me?
Let me explain. It's in Cygnus's best interest that its king isn't exposed to danger. You should wait in Cygnus for as long as possible. We'll go on ahead to the meeting spot.
What? You're willing to step into danger yourself?
I only killed a gigantic spider.
I guess that's just how I am.
Stock! I like you more and more. All right then, prepare yourself to head out.
Next day, in northern Etolia wasteland,
This tardiness is inexcusable. What is keeping them? Accursed Garland. First, he demands a new meeting ground at the 11th hour. And now he expects a guest to tarry in this desolate place. He styles himself a king, but he's not more than an ex-mercenary who's forgotten his manners.
excuse me, you should know that King Garland fears you. He believes something terrible will happen if he lets you inside the city of Cygnus.
And you are?
Ahem.
My name is Hedge. I was King Garland's assistant for many years, though that relationship ended a few days ago.
And what business have you with me?
I have information for sale, information about King Garland.
Continue.
Unless I missed my guess. You weren't able to stamp out the resistance the way you wanted. Your position is at stake.
Well then.
So to prove your worth, you're trying to win King Garland to your side. It's either that or kill the king and establish your own regime in Cygnus. So, did I guess well?
That's quite an entertaining fable you've laid out.
Not at all.
I don't follow. This is no tall tale. I'm sure that if you chose, you could make it a reality. That's why I think my information could prove very useful.
Out with it then.
Not at all.
Surely you jest. I need to be compensated first.
Very well. Will this suffice?
Ahem.
Nearly, but not quite. This information is worth a fortune.
If you insist. Now then, what is this priceless information?
Ahem.
There's a certain VIP in the company of King Garland now. None other than Princess Erica.
Did you say Erica?
The very same. She is now a traitor to her homeland, as I understand it. She's joined forces with King Garland. Together, they plan to invade Granorg.
I had presumed the princess's transgressions to be a silly little game of hers, but
Well then.
With Cygnus in its current state, I doubt they'll respond favorably to the meeting. In fact, I'd assume they'll aim to use this conference as a means to eliminate you. What do you think, or what you think to be a parley will soon become a battlefield?
'twould be folly to take the princess to a battlefield. They'd leave her in Cygnus. Aha! He chose this particular location for the conference out of concern for Princess Erica.
It's possible that King Garland may not even make an appearance.
I would lay coin he will not. Very well. I shall direct my men to keep watch over Cygnus and be ready for any treachery.
Seem to be satisfied with your purchase.
Well then.
Now, as to my price.
Ah, but of course.
A sword to the gut.
You there. Give this man his reward.
Very kind of you.
Don't mention it.
What are you doing? This wasn't what you promised.
Should I ever be coronated, there will be only one class of peasant I won't abide. Do you know which?
No, who?
Gutter rats like you.
I know more, please.
Deploy soldiers to Cygnus. Put them on the watch for any movement by Garland. Once we have disposed of him, Cygnus will surely fall. Archers, ready the usual. We'll demonstrate to these desert folk the terrible might of the Diaz Knights.
Hey!
Hold on, we're going to be fighting a big group, right? Are you crazy? Trying to attack with so few of us.
What's the matter, Ricky? You're awfully timid today.
How are you gonna beat those guys?
Every terrain, whether plains, deserts, or wilderness, has a tactic suited to it. Sure, we'll be outnumbered, but we'll have the geographical advantage.
But that won't be enough to help things go our way, will it?
There's more we can count on. A whirlwind's coming soon, and it will pass directly over the meeting spot.
So, nature itself is on our side. There are many ways to fight a battle against men, but nothing can hope to win a battle with nature.
That's right. Though we're still up against Granorg's soldiers, it won't be an easy fight. But it must be fought regardless. So enough belly aching. You'd better get ready.
Gotcha.
Our main force will be staying in Cygnus until the last minute to catch the enemy off guard. Stock, your men will pressure their forces so they don't stray from the meeting spot.
All right. We'll lower their numbers as much as we can until your main force arrives. Erica, you'll wait here.
What? I will do no such thing!
We're up against Diaz. It's too dangerous for you to go near him.
I appreciate the concern, but I don't believe I'm so weak.
Still,
And if I beat Diaz and his men, it will be a show of strength for the Resistance. I'd say it's a necessary step to dethrone my stepmother and take back my country.
She's got you beat, Stock. If you force her to stay and she ends up following us anyway, that'll be even worse for us. Best that she's somewhere we can keep an eye on her.
Then I guess it's settled. But I will expect you to obey orders in the field.
Of course. Thank you.
Is everything ready then? I'm entrusting Princess Erica to you, Stock. I'll be leaving here before the whirlwind happens. We'll launch a joint attack once I get there.
Good luck to you, King Garland.
And the same to you.
The time has finally come. We're facing Diaz, and I doubt he'll make a move without a plan up his sleeve.
Probably not. But we've got our own trick up our sleeve with the ambush and all, right? Plus, Cygnus is going to be pulling a whirlwind out of their hat for the finishing touch.
True. This is a war after all. Let's trust in King Garland's plan and our own strength.
So, are you coming with us after all, Princess?
Naturally. If it's Diaz we face, all the more reason I mustn't cower and hide.
I'm coming too.
Had a feeling you'd say that.
All right. But if you ever feel like you're in serious danger, head back immediately.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Why are those guys here? Wasn't the meeting spot on the north side of the wasteland?
So they always planned on attacking.
Still, they're way ahead of the game.
They know about everything.
But how?
What was that?
Oh no! Fire! Over there!
No. Cygnus.
How could they?
Stock!
Right. We need to return to Cygnus.
Cygnus!
Look, Stock! It's King Garland!
Looks like the end of the line, Garland. We'll kill you and that brat.
What'd you say? Huh? Who were you gonna kill?
Sucker!
Come on, scum! Say it again a little louder!
Wait just a sec. Here, a peace offering. Please let us go.
This armlet.
Belong to one of your strategists or someone.
A strategist? Could he be talking about Hedge?
Yeah, it was something like that.
That snake. He sold Cygnus out.
That's right. He was talking on and on about you guys.
What did you do with him?
After he spilled his guts, well, he spilled his guts. I got the armlet from his corpse.
The Diaz Knights must have fallen on hard times if they're looting corpses.
Hey, Ermiel. That Colonel Diaz would never stand for such behavior. I snuck it off the corpse when we dumped it in the desert. See? Amazing craftsmanship, isn't it? Go on, look at it.
It's true. This craftsmanship matches the armlet Hedge wore.
Now's our chance.
Run!
Yeah, get lost! Don't even think of coming back here!
Are you alright, King Garland?
Damn it. I should have dealt with him properly. Guess I've gone soft.
What do we do now?
It'll be nearly impossible to get revenge for this. I don't like it, but I'll gather the survivors and lay low in the desert. I'm the ruler of my subjects, after all. They come before any vendetta with the enemy.
Yeah, you can get back at them someday. Right now, you gotta make sure your people are safe.
Yes. Stock, what will you do?
I have something to take care of.
All right. You seem to have some sort of plan in mind. Be careful.
This must be difficult for you, Stock. I didn't think they would target Cygnus directly.
They knew about the plan. That's why they ignored us and went for Cygnus.
So then, what will you do now?
First, let me ask something. This armlet belonged to Hedge. Is a Chronicles holder involved with his betrayal and death?
That's right. The presence of the Black Chronicle can still be felt here.
Then it's simple. I'll prevent Hedge's betrayal before it happens.
That should do nicely. The armlet will come in handy for that.
Hedge's own possession, huh?
Nothing will prove his death more concretely. Well then, Stock. Take care.
Them again. Could those two be? Alright, let's Steve and Mark.